Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the signings that happened after Shohei Ohtani. Before we get the video started, I'd like to say I'm sorry that I haven't made a YouTube video in a long while. I've been taking some self-care. I'd also like to say if you haven't seen my MLB free agent predictions video, you should watch that video before watching this one. I'd also like to say if you haven't seen my trade predictions video, you should watch that video before watching this one as well. Now let's get the video started today. Let's start off with the Brewers signing. Pitcher Joe Ross. He had 0 wins and 1 loss with an ERA of 7.45. He also played in 7 games. He had pitched in 7.2 innings. He had 4 strikeouts with a whip of 1.34. The Tigers signed pitcher Andrew Chafin. He had 3 wins and 4 losses with an ERA of 7.3. He also played in 63 games. He pitched in 51.1 innings. He had 63 strikeouts with a whip of 1.42. The Nationals signed pitcher Dylan Floro. He pitched in 5 wins and 6 losses. He had an ERA of 4.76. He also had 62 games played. He also had pitched in 56.2 innings. He had 58 strikeouts with a whip of 1.54. The Nationals signed center fielder Nick Senzel. Nick Senzel had 301 at-bats, a batting average of 236. He had 13 home runs, and he stole 6 bags. The Angels signed center fielder Jake Marisnick to a minor league contract. Jake Marisnick had 76 at-bats, a batting average of 237, 2 home runs, and 2 stolen bases. The Mets signed Trace Thompson to a minor league contract. Trace Thompson had 153 at-bats. He also had a batting average of 163. He had 6 home runs and stole 2 bases. The Angels signed pitcher Luis Garcia. He had 2 wins and 3 losses with an ERA of 4.07. He also played in 61 games. He had 59.2 innings pitched. He had 73 strikeouts with a whip of 1.39. The Angels signed pitcher Adam Chamber. He had 0 wins and 2 losses with an ERA of 7.4. He also pitched in 20.2 innings. He had 12 strikeouts with a whip of 1.55. The Mets signed pitcher Jorge Lopez. Jorge Lopez had 6 wins and 2 losses with an ERA of 5.95. He also had 59 strikeouts. He played in 61 games. He had a whip of 1.51. I think that's a solid signing for the Mets. The Cubs signed catcher Shohei Ohtani to a minor league contract. Shohei Ohtani had 48 at-bats, a batting average of 146. He had 1 home run and 0 stolen bases. Red Sox signed catcher Roberto Perez to a minor league contract. Roberto Perez had 15 at-bats, a batting average of 133, 0 home runs, and 0 stolen bases. The Twins signed first baseman Nicky Goodrum to a minor league contract. Nicky Goodrum had 218 at-bats, a batting average of 280, 8 home runs, and 7 stolen bases. The Giants signed center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee from the Korean KBO. He had 330 at-bats. He had a batting average of 318. He played in 86 games. He had 6 home runs and stole 5 bases. I think that's a good move for the Giants. That's their second biggest name after Logan Webb. Before it was just Logan Webb. Now it is Jung-Hoo Lee and Logan Webb. Now the next signing is the Pirates signed Raleigh Telez. He had 311 at-bats. He had a batting average of 215, 13 home runs, and 0 stolen bases. Looks like the Pirates like to get their yearly first baseman. Now the Royals signed Seth Lugo. He had 8 wins and 7 losses. He played in 26 games. He pitched in 146.1 innings. He had an ERA of 3.51. He had 40 strikeouts with a whip of 1.20. That's a good signing for the Royals. The Royals signed Chris Stratton, the pitcher. He had 2 wins and 1 loss with an ERA of 3.92. He also played in 64 games. He pitched in 82.2 innings. He had 81 strikeouts with a whip of 1.14. The Guardians signed catcher Austin Hedges. He had 185 at-bats, a batting average of 1.84, 1 home run, and stole 1 base. The Yankees traded Billy McKinley to the Pirates for cash. Left fielder Billy McKinley had batted 128 times, a batting average of 227. He had 6 home runs and 1 stolen bases. The Royals traded Edward Olivers for second baseman Dylan Doyle to the Pirates. Edward Olivers had the 354 at-bats, a batting average of 263, 12 home runs, and 11 stolen bases. David Dunal had 260 at-bats, a batting average of .212. He had 101 games played. He had 8 home runs and stole 33 bags. The Padres traded DH Matt Carpenter and pitcher Ray Kinner and cash to the Braves for center fielder Drew Chambaugh. DH Matt Carpenter had 188 at-bats, a batting average of .176, 5 home runs, and stole 1 base. Pitcher Ray Kinner had 1 win and 1 loss, and an ERA of 4.33. He had played in 122 games. He had 27.0 innings pitched. He had 35 strikeouts with a whip of 1.26. And center fielder Drew Chambaugh had 202 at-bats. He had 254 batting average. He played in 78 games. He had 9 home runs and 10 stolen bases. This is all I have for you today. Stay tuned for more news coming out.